Hi, I'm Chad, and we're going to go over the best fungicides to use for St. Augustine and all other warm season grasses: Bermuda, Centipede, Zoysia, Bahia, and St. Augustine turf. Now, the main fungus you're going to deal with is going to be gray leaf spot fungus, and that's going to be in the summer, and brown patch fungus in the fall and the winter. Both of these are caused from excessive moisture and need a fungicide to prevent and treat them. One big thing for both of these is do not apply nitrogen while these funguses are active. This will flare them up and make them spread a lot faster. And if you like my videos and these videos have helped you, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate the support, and email me at turforganics904@gmail.com for online consultations on my DIY lawn kits. Now, there is one fungus that's different than most, and it's called dollar spot fungus. And this comes up in little brown circles. It's pretty distinctive in the yard. It looks different than most. And this you're gonna treat very differently. This fungus, you're gonna start watering for long times, short waterings, so those summer afternoon rain showers can cause this, and lack of nitrogen. So you're actually gonna give dollar spot fungus nitrogen and heavy waterings to help get rid of that. Now, I do see dollar spot on some fungicide labels, and if it's on the label, I assume it works, but I've always treated dollar spot by heavy watering and feeding it nitrogen to get rid of that dollar spot fungus. All right, I'm gonna list a few of my favorite fungicides that I use for gray leaf spot and brown patch fungus. I've personally used these, and these are some of my favorites. Headway G is a very good fungicide I've used often. It has 2 active ingredients that are listed here, and having 2 active ingredients is very important in a fungicide. Now, you're going to apply 2 to 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet and follow up in 14 to 28 days to reapply, depending if you use the lower or higher rates of this fungicide. Now, one of my favorite things about Headway G is that it is a granular fungicide and it's easy to apply. All you need is a hand spreader, and you can put it out very quickly. So you from the bag to the hand spreader, and you can put out easily over the fungus areas. Now, Heritage G is another popular fungicide, but the problem I have with it is it only has 1 active ingredient, which is a common one, but most fungicides have 2. It's also used at 2 to 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet and follow up in 14 to 28 days, depending on which rates you use. The only thing is it's actually at the same price as Headway, and Headway has 2 actives where Heritage G has 1. I wanted to go over it because it's a very popular fungicide and people are gonna ask me about it. So I did wanna cover it because it is effective, but it's the only one on this list that has 1 active ingredient while the rest have 2. Pillar G is one of my favorite fungicides that I have used for years. It has these 2 active ingredients, and you're gonna use 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. You're going to reapply between 14 to 28 days, depending on how bad that fungus is. Now, again, this is a great product because it has 2 active ingredients, and also it's another granular. So you can put it in the hand spreader and use it fairly easily while using a hand spreader. Now, as far as granular fungicides go, Pillar G and Headway G are some of the best, and they have 2 different active ingredients. So these products would be 2 good granular products to rotate in between, using them to make sure you're mixing up your active ingredients, as well as you're liking how easy the granular is to apply. So Pillar G and Headway G are 2 great products to rotate. And then we have Armada WDG, which is wettable, dry, granular. Is one of my favorite liquid fungicides to use. It has these 2 active ingredients in it, and you apply this product at 0.6 to 1.5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And you're going to reapply every 14 to 28 days, depending on what rate you used. Now, this product will treat active fungus, but as well does a great job at prevention. I believe this is one of the best fungicides for preventing active fungus. So if you get brown patch every year in the fall in the same areas, and you get gray leaf spot every year in the summer in the same areas, you can calculate around what time you can apply this Armada before that comes, and it has a good chance of preventing that fungus. Now, the only downside is it is a wettable dry granular, so you do have to dissolve it into a liquid hand pump or backpack to apply it. So there is an extra step involved, but it is a very effective fungicide and has different active ingredients than a lot of the granulars. But unfortunately, it does involve an extra step, which is why I tried to recommend granulars mostly, because it's very easy to use. So there are many more products out there, but these have been ones I've personally used for years, and I know how effective they are. The most important thing is picking a fungicide that has any of these active ingredients listed, and making sure there's at least 2 of those active ingredients in the product, as well as rotating products, which is very important. Do not keep using the same active ingredients year after year. They will become less effective. And I highly recommend reading all the labels to the products that you use, so you're making sure you're using them the most effective way, whether you need to water in or not, and all those instructions. But that's going to be very important about how effective these products are, as well as the instructions and the mixing rates. So those are some of the best fungicides to use in warm season turf. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. And again, like and subscribe. I appreciate the support on the channel. I do have a shop with these products in, so if you're interested in the products, check out the shop and email me at turforganics904@gmail.com for online consultations and my DIY lawn kits. Everyone else, have a great rest of your day.